and try to think about anything else other than what's going on in your life. Part 47 of my husband leaving me. I just got a ride to this gas station to get anyone who knows Sean and small 2,000 people I'm looking for him. But no Sean in that gas station. No one knew him. Right. Smells like a fresh crash out, guys. Well, guys, I tried really hard to find him. Can't find him. I finally has hit. I can't even talk. I finally have his name. Pretty sure I just talked to Alexis's aunt though, and I definitely just talked to her on Facebook. She said Alexis is 21. She can do whatever she wants to do. She's a big girl and an adult, whatever. I don't know. I guess the whole family just has terrible morals and yeah. So, anyways, I don't know if Sean knows, but apparently he's gonna come home to nothing the same way I did, and I just want to give him a heads up because apparently they're looking for apartments together. My husband and Alexis.
It's officially been 48 hours, 2 whole days since I came home and discovered that my husband was missing, but he wasn't missing. He had left me, and the police report I filed, the whole thing. Okay. Anyways, first thing I want to say is to everyone saying this seems like a staged prank or like bad content or something like that. No, like I understand. I feel the same way. Unfortunately, this is just like genuinely my reality right now. I wish the camera could come out. I wish it was fake. I don't know how else to explain that this is like literally happening to me in live time, and how I'm coping with it is what I'm showing you. I never claimed to be like the role model of like what to do when your husband leaves you. This is just what I've done since my husband left me. I came home, I did some journaling, I thought about it, and I deserve better than what I had, and I'm not treating myself any better than what I had. So clearly no one else can do it, no one else can do it, no one else wants to do it, whatever it is. I like literally have to move on. I know that, you guys. I know that. Thank you for being patient with me literally having public crash outs and for still supporting me, because that's some crazy stuff. It's officially been 60 hours since I came home from work and discovered that my husband was missing, and then learned that he wasn't missing, that he had left me for somebody else. If you're here to see me crash out and continue to embarrass myself and just like, I'm not doing it anymore, guys. Okay, I'm moving on from that side of things. I'm a lot stronger than being someone walking around a random little town that I'm not from, trying to find somebody, and that was a moment of weakness, and I'm past that. Like, this is dumb. This is ridiculous. I don't deserve this, and to treat myself better than he ever could, and that anybody in this whole situation will ever experience, because, wow. So I have a lot of shit I need to take care of today. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm not posting hourly updates. It's not safe for me to do that at this point. I will be back to update you just when I actually have a real update, and not just me crashing out in public and exposing where I am to people who are crazy. Okay, love you, bye. It's been 62 hours. No, 68 hours since I came home from work, and I thought my husband was missing, so I filed a missing persons report, and turns out he wasn't missing. He had left me for somebody else. Anyways, this is Dolly. Okay, I'm not gonna give you any updates about what is actually actively going on right this second. I still haven't heard from him, and I can't answer some questions. So one, how long were we together? We got together in October of 2021. We got married in February 2023, and now it's May 2025. So we were married for a little over 2 years. So I'm from Virginia. We met in Virginia when he was in the Navy. We now live in like his hometown area across the country, like literally 900 miles away. We moved here in September together. I love Dolly. You know that. Love the dog. I love her. She's in great hands. And you promise. I went through the trash. I didn't find anything. I didn't want to keep digging and digging and digging and digging. Like, kind of got gross at a certain point. Didn't find it. Didn't find anything. Don't know what I was supposed to find. But good idea. Good idea. Mistress that he's with, we'll call her A for now. She is over 21, not 21. I misspoke. I was really all over the place in that video. I think she's like 20, 25, 26. She's got like a young child. I don't know. All the mistresses have children. whatever. One thing I did get done that I'm proud of is I packed up all of his clothes and stuff. Only took me about 20 minutes. He definitely had enough time to grab everything while I was at work. 85 hours ago, I came home from work and I discovered that my husband was missing, and I filed a missing persons report, but then it turns out he wasn't missing. He just doesn't want to be with me, and I'm starting to feel like one of those people who says that their 3-year-old is like 36 months instead of 3. Like, I gotta stop counting the hours at some point, you guys. But anyways, I took it on myself. So I decided yesterday I'm gonna quit vaping. My vape died, and I was like, if I can survive losing my husband and him walking out on me, then I think I can survive fresh air. You know, it's been approximately 90 hours since I decided to post on TikTok that my husband was missing, and I found the whole shebang, the whole series. It's been about 90 hours, and it's been the craziest 90 hours of my entire life, in real life and like online, right? Because as much as I've shared online, more has happened in person, and it's insane. I did not obviously think 5 million people were going to see any of those videos, so I'm still in shock from all of that. And I post on TikTok all the time. I don't have any friends out here, like I said, so I kind of just use it as a journal in general. Like, I kind of just post all the time randomly. So when I did it, I didn't see this coming, you guys. But I'm so grateful. And if anything, like, I gained 100,000 new friends and people who actually genuinely do support me, and they're not gonna just walk away from me without a conversation one day. And honestly, like, I think coming on and repeatedly saying my husband's left me, it's really helped me process it a lot faster. Like, I didn't have to wait to say it out loud, if that makes sense. I was able to just say it. It's been 115 hours since I got home from work, and I thought my husband was missing, so I filed a missing police report, and he wasn't missing. He was just leaving me, and then the whole thing, and he's off with his mistresses and this, that, and the third. And anyways, you don't like the hours. But that's how long it's been, and I wanted to say that because 100 hours feels like a really long time. But I've just been really busy today, you guys. I've got a lot of stuff taken care of. Everything that you've recommended in the comments has been done. I watered my plants. I played with my dog. I fed my animals. I took a shower. I got ready, and now I'm gonna go take myself out to dinner. Well, I guess it's lunch. I'm going to go take myself out to eat. Going really strong on not vaping. I need to go to the store and get some of those hard candies that you guys recommended, though. So that's really all that you've missed so far on our 115. I've just been continuing to focus on myself. If anybody has any recommendations of products that you need to glow up, or if anybody wants to help me finish glowing up, let me know. What should I do next? Because I've done the nails, the hair. I don't know what else I need to do next. I'm peeling really bad, so I can't self-tan right now. But just know, if I didn't have sunburn when this started, I'd be tan right now.
It's been about 5 full days since I came home and discovered that my husband was missing, made a missing persons report, and then discovered that he actually left me to be with 2 different women. And a lot's happened. And first of all, let's talk about the fact that I've moved from hours to days. I know, you guys are proud of me. I'm sure you're going to give me 3 days before you tell me I'm not allowed to count days either. But it's been about 5 days. Basically, the biggest update I have is one of the girlfriends is no longer in the relationship, and the other 2, my husband and another mistress, have quit their jobs and run away. They're gone. They quit their jobs. Don't know what they're doing. I'm sure they're being totally normal and happy and healthy and sober. I'm sure that's exactly what this is. This sounds like the actions of someone who's incredibly clear-minded and just making the best decisions for them and their future. So, Godspeed. I hope they find what they're looking for. I'm really not sure how he plans to get a new job, or if he's just not going to show up for summer semester, or what he's really doing with his life anymore. But sounds like that might be her problem. And it's like where they're going to have to talk to me. So I guess whenever it all runs out, they'll call.
It's my first Monday since finding out my husband was leaving me or whatever's going on here, and it wasn't bad. So far, so good. Little afternoon check-in. My morning was filled with appointments. I got a lot of really important stuff taken care of today. So hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be able to know more about what my future really is looking like. And I'm just really relieved there and happy I was finally able to get some of that taken care of. So that's good. And in other news, I am still just not reaching out or anything like that. There's not much I can do. There's not much of an update. He's gone, guys. So just really coming to terms with that, and coming to terms to how it feels to come home every single day to a different home, a house versus a home. I don't know. But thank you again for everything, and I'll check in with you guys tonight during the 9 p.m. update when it's actually the
6 days ago, I came home from work and my husband was missing, so I filed a missing persons report, but then discovered he wasn't missing. He had left me to go be in a relationship with 2 women, one of which who has returned home, the other of which is on the run with him. Allegedly, more or less. But anyways, here's what I've done today. 1, I met with an attorney and I retained him. I went and I got tested. I found the mistress's Cash App he's with, and I requested $175 for the panel I had to get done from her, since she entered my home and she's disturbing. And I also went to work, and I'm really proud of myself because even if it took me 6 days to do it, I just took the same route, the same everything home, from work to discovering the most traumatic scene I've lived through so far. And if you don't think what I've been through is traumatic, that's fine. I'm sorry you've been through so much worse. I hope that this is, you know, one of the worst things that ever happens to me, because I cannot imagine it being much more excruciating. But I did it, and I'm proud of myself. And that's all that really matters. And I stayed at work all the way to the end of my shift. All the way to the end of my shift. I've overshared so much as it is, I might as well keep going, am I right? One thing, the thing that's actually probably the hardest for me to accept and handle in all of this is that we were actively like tracking cycles. Like I had boxes of ovulation strips and fertility tests and or pregnancy tests, and like I bought an Oura ring to track my cycle to conceive. In the other bathroom, there's literally fertility like vitamins and all sorts of stuff that I was trying to do to help regulate my PCOS. I had bought the cookbook from the meals she eats people. Like I was trying so hard, so hard. And that's what upsets me, because you can be so open and vulnerable and they don't care. And not only do they not care, a couple of weeks before he left, he even made a comment about the fertility struggle. And it's just really, really stuck with me, because I've had PCOS since I was 15. Like that's when I got diagnosed. He's known I had PCOS since probably month 2, when my cycle was irregular and it got brought up. Like, I can't, man. I can't. Some people are just so ruthless. Then, don't get me wrong, I see the silver lining in not having kids with him. I do. I truly see it. It doesn't make it any easier to, like, go from being on a TTC journey to getting comments that are like, thank God you never had kids with him. Like, I prayed to God to have kids with him. It's officially been a full week since my husband has contacted me in any way, shape, or fashion. And I survived it, and I'm alive, and I did cry last night. I did text him, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it, because I
Alle Rasmus Lukarum.
not said anything mean to him.
Garden taler på næsen af dem.
Literally expressed how hurt I am, how upset I am, and
Nej, jeg har. Pas pas on med. Jeg har vi ikke. Pas pas on.
I don't have any regrets there. I'm gonna try my best not to talk to him. I'm not even thinking about him anymore. Like, my thoughts are so consumed with everything else going on that vaping is like a non-starter for me, but like I've been carrying around my bag of treats. So I have resources. But yeah, she never cashed out me the money either, which I didn't expect her to. I mean, considering they don't have jobs now. Exactly 168 hours ago, also known as a full week, I came home from work and I discovered that my husband was missing. So I filed a missing persons report on him. Turns out he wasn't missing. Yep. I still haven't decided if you guys. Exactly 168 hours ago, also known as a full week, I came home from work and I discovered that my husband was missing. So I filed a missing persons report on him. Turns out he wasn't missing. He had left me to go pursue other women. So let's talk about the past week. My dog has been incredibly depressed. I can't even get her to play fetch with me. We're gonna work on going on a walk together though, because I was never allowed to go on walks with her. And when we did go on walks together, I wasn't trusted with the leash, but now I'm trusted with the entire pet. So that makes sense. One thing I find absolutely insane, you guys, that just plays in my head over and over again, is literally when we went to that couples counseling, marriage counseling on Friday before he left on Tuesday, he literally looked me dead in my eyes and said, you're perfect and you're amazing and this has nothing to do with you. But we're good. We're living. We're thriving, actually. We're thriving. It might suck, but we're thriving. Hey guys, it's officially been 8 days since I came home from work and my husband was missing, but then it turns out he wasn't missing. He had left me to pursue other relationships with other women, and now he's just like on the run from me or something. I don't know, I'm scaredy cat. But anyways, so today has been rough. I don't know, just like I've been sad. I've just been like in mourning, I guess, but I've also been like mad. I have literally sucked all of the vapes in my house dry. I'm just hitting cotton at this point because I ran out of push pops and I just needed to feel something. But on the bright side, I didn't text him last night. I didn't text him or anything. You want to know something really funny? Her Instagram bio. Her Instagram bio is iconic, you guys. It literally is like, stay mad or fight me. Girl, you ran 3 hours away. I don't want to fight you anyways, but like, y'all ran away. Quit your jobs. Like, what are you talking about? Another thing that's like just hilarious is the very first post on her account is from less than 2 months ago, and it's like, sometimes you have to wait for the man you're in love with.
other news, I think I'm going to find a book club. I'm fairly confident I won't run into anybody in this situation there, considering I don't think that bitch knows how to read. So book club sounds like a good plan.
It's been 8 days since I came home from work and my husband was missing, but then he wasn't missing. He had left me, and I'd like to clear some things up because I just discovered that he commented on her Instagram post, "I love you." One day ago. Anyways, let's clear some things up because I've heard around the town that there's some misconceptions about me, and I don't know. So I already know that their relationship is starting off on like a mountain of lies on top of everything. So for starters, I've always been the breadwinner in this whole relationship. There's a reason why I'm not like worried about certain things because I have my stuff and I always have had my stuff. He hasn't. There's been times I literally had to work 2 full-time jobs, you guys, because he couldn't work. The absolute only source of income he even could possibly have right now is a check he gets from the military. That's it. It's not that much. Not enough to survive off of, let alone tell people that your wife was unemployed and that she was taking all your money, but whatever.
It's been 9 days since I came home and discovered my husband was missing, and then found out he wasn't missing after I filed a police report because he had actually just left me to go pursue other relationships with other women. In all, I can tell you guys, this sucks. This sucks so bad. Like, you don't understand how bad it sucks. And if you do understand, then I'm so sorry because I wouldn't wish this on absolutely anybody in the whole world. I'm trying really hard to like keep taking care of myself, but it's just hard when more and more stuff it just piles on, and every hour still it seems like something new is happening, and I just can't seem to catch a break. I can't seem to catch a break. Then there's like my whole life outside of him. You know what I mean? Like there's all the things and responsibilities I still have to do, and some of them are bad. Like some of them, I have other things going on in my life, and so I don't know. It's just hard. I feel like I can't give anything the proper amount of attention right now, and it's just making me feel like I suck. Especially been 10 days since I came home from work and discovered my husband was missing. But he wasn't missing. He had left me to go pursue relationships with other women and the whole 9 years, right? Okay. So I'm kind of gonna wrap this series up a little bit for now until I can sit down and give a full story on everything when it's all over. I think the new series I want to start is taking 10,000 steps a day until I'm officially divorced. I think that would be really fun, and like documenting like how I'm getting steps in and how I'm being active, taking Dolly on walks. I don't know, tell me if that sounds lame. I feel like it would help motivate me and like also hold me accountable for different stuff. So we could try that. But I'm tired of calling him my husband. Like, he doesn't deserve that title. I know that legally he still is, but like, anyways, love you guys so much. Thank you for all your support and kind comments and just being here for me. I couldn't do it without you guys. So, love you.
K-pop has been full of scandals since its very early days, and while most of them have everyone talking, not all have quite made it to the mainstream. Some of the biggest and most shocking controversies have K-pop has been full of scandals since its very early days, and while most of them have everyone talking, not all have quite made it to the mainstream. Some of the biggest and most shocking controversies have actually been very well hidden or even forgotten by many. One of the most recent shocking incidents has been Tempest Swarang's removal from the group following a simple club scandal. What made the situation even more surprising is not just the nature of the issue, but how it unfolded and the double standards that many believe surrounded it. Idols, rather than denying denying it or dodging the question, Barung admitted he had gone clubbing but was quick to emphasize that he hadn't engaged in any inappropriate behavior. However, despite his honesty,
Auf dem Thumbnail waren Lisa und Lena. Auf dem Thumbnail waren Lisa und Lena zu sehen. Ich hatte auch schon mal überlegt, ob ich dazu was mache, zu dem Thema Freikirchen. Es gibt viele Influencer, überraschend viele, obwohl sie nicht überraschend viele, ist es vielleicht auch der Durchschnitt der Gesellschaft. Influencer, die sehr, sehr religiös sind, auch in Deutschland, nicht nur in Amerika. In Amerika kennt man das ja sowieso. Und in Deutschland, wenn so jemand so stark an den christlichen Glauben glaubt, würde ich behaupten, wenn es so richtig intensiv auch auf Social Media ausgelebt wird, dann ist es meistens ein Indikator dafür, dass die Person nicht der klassischen katholischen oder evangelischen Kirche anhängt, weil das habe ich irgendwie noch nie erlebt, sondern meistens sind es dann Leute, die in Freikirchen sind. Dazu gleich mehr. Ich habe da lustigerweise auch privat eine Story, die werde ich gleich anekdotisch erzählen, da werdet ihr lachen. Aber ich finde es interessant, dass der Titel lautet, bin ich in einer Sekte groß geworden, was mir suggeriert, dass sie hier vielleicht auch in einer Freikirche ist, war. Wir werden es sehen. Ich werde gleich auch meinen Senf dazu geben, ob ich Freikirchen für Sekten halte, aber wir gucken erstmal rein.
Bis ich 15 war, habe ich jeden Sonntag eine Freikirche besucht und war Teil von den 300.000 Menschen in Deutschland, die zu einer Freikirche gehören. Lange Zeit war der Glaube sowas wie mein Zuhause. Die Gemeinde war ein riesiger Teil von mir. Ich war nicht nur sonntags im Gottesdienst, ich habe Kindergottesdienste mitgestaltet, war regelmäßig bei Jugendgottesdiensten und war in privaten Bibelkreisen. Ich habe also echt viel Zeit verbracht. Aber irgendwann hat sich was verändert. Mit der Pubertät habe ich immer mehr Dinge hinterfragt und plötzlich wurde mir bewusst, wie sehr ich mich verbogen habe, um in die Gemeinde reinzupassen. Da war dieser Druck, reinzubleiben, körperlich und gedanklich. Kein Sex vor der Ehe, Kein zu kurzes Kleid, kein Flirt, der zu weit geht. Immer freundlich, immer hilfsbereit, aber bitte nicht zu laut oder zu selbstbewusst. Ich hatte oft das Gefühl, ich müsste eine bestimmte Art Frau sein. Sanft, zurückhaltend, gottesfürchtig. Alles andere war schwierig. Sexualität, das Bild der Frau und der Vorwurf, dass Freikirchen Sekten seien, sind Punkte, weshalb Freikirchen immer wieder scharf in der Kritik stehen.
Das ist witzig, weil ich habe das Gefühl, in der klassischen Kirche, ne, so an die Kirchensteuer zahlen, da ist es ja oft so, dass die evangelische Kirche, wie soll ich sagen, liberaler ist, meiner Auffassung nach. Ne? Es liegt ja schon in der Natur der Sache, aber da hast du ja dann oft auch zum Beispiel Pfarrerinnen, wenn ich informiert bin. Kann es auch homosexuell sein oder, also ich glaube, das ist da super locker, zumindest größtenteils, während das ja in der katholischen Kirche etwas extremer ist alles, bis hin zu grenzwertig kritisch. Aber bei den Freikirchen interessanterweise, weil ich es hier auch überall lese und auch im Privaten habe ich nur die Erfahrung gemacht, sind es komischerweise immer die evangelischen Freikirchen, die sich sehr, sehr, sehr strenggläubig und auch teilweise queerfeindlich meiner Auffassung nach verhalten. Jetzt frage ich auch einfach mich auch. Und auch teilweise queerfeindlich meiner Auffassung nach verhalten. Jetzt frage ich auch einfach mich, ob evangelisch in dem Zusammenhang einfach ein anderes Wort ist. Also bezieht sich evangelisch in evangelische Freikirche auf das Evangelium und nicht auf das gleiche evangelisch wie, ich habe keine Ahnung, aber das finde ich irgendwie interessant.
Freikirchen Sekten sein, sind Punkte, weshalb Freikirchen immer wieder scharf in der Kritik stehen. Und mittlerweile frage ich mich, inwiefern hat mich das geprägt und bin ich vielleicht sogar in einer Sekte groß geworden? Gleichzeitig muss es ja einen Grund haben, dass sich so viele Menschen in diesen Gemeinden so wohlfühlen. Gerade für junge Menschen scheint es sehr attraktiv zu sein. Auch bekannte Personen leben den Glauben öffentlich aus. Zum Beispiel dieser Mann da.
Jonas und ich, wir haben jahrelang dafür gebetet und das, was gerade passiert ist, dass ich eigentlich die Gebetserhörung direkt auf den Boden werfe und einmal drauf trete.
Die Creatorin Lern zeigt ihren Glauben sehr offen auf TikTok.
Worum ging es denn da? Wofür hat sie gebetet? Was hat sie auf den Boden geworfen? Ja, sie ist mir mal, ich sag mal, aufgefallen. Ich sag jetzt nicht, ob negativ oder positiv. In einer Sendung, in einer öffentlich-rechtlichen Sendung in dem Lieb und Deutlich Format, wo es dann darum ging, dass eine, ich glaube, homosexuelle Person dann so gefragt hat, so, ja, aber wie sieht's denn aus? Also bin ich für euch irgendwie nicht gut genug und bla bla bla. Und ihre Antwort war dann so sehr standardisiert, so, ja doch, Gott liebt alle Menschen, aber Gott wird das irgendwann entscheiden. Und da war nicht eine Armlänge Abstand, weil das ist für mich einfach das nett verpackte, nee, du lebst in Sünde. Weiß ich nicht, muss das, weiß ich nicht.
Oder Stars wie Hailey Bieber, die ebenfalls eine Freikirche besuchen.
At the end of the day, I kept having to go to Jesus. He was the only answer. I just feel like my purpose is to use my voice for that. Use my voice to tell people about the freedom of Jesus, about the love of Jesus.
Ja, das ist auch super komisch generell. Das hat mich schon immer vollkommen fasziniert, wie die Amis, also gerade die Personen um Justin Bieber herum sind ja alle in so einer ganz bestimmten Freikirche in den USA und sind auch super gläubig. Es ist so witzig, dass sich das so kumuliert irgendwie, alles so an einem Punkt. Aber das ist, glaube ich, nochmal ein bisschen was anderes als die Freikirchen in Deutschland, würde ich behaupten.
Zu finden, ob ich wirklich in einer Sekte groß geworden bin und ob Strukturen solcher Glaubensgemeinschaften gefährlich sein können, habe ich mit Diplompädagogin Sarah Pohl vom Zentrum für Weltanschauungsfragen Baden-Württemberg gesprochen.
Callahan hat gerade was Gutes eingeworfen, aber alle evangelischen/protestantischen Ausrichtungen haben sich vom Papst als Oberhaupt gelöst. Okay, das heißt, du kannst im Prinzip eine evangelische Kirche sein, die dieses Klassische ist, was sich vom Papst als Oberhaupt löst, was man so kennt, ne, was bei uns auch so etabliert ist, wo du auch 9%, 8%, je nachdem, Kirchensteuer zahlst. Oder du kannst eben evangelisch sein und eine Freikirche sein, dann hast du aber nichts mit der, okay, glaube ich zumindest. Oder ist man dann eingetragen trotzdem evangelisch? Zahlt man trotzdem Kirchensteuer? Viel Halbwissen hier bei mir.
Und mit Dr. Maren Freudenberg, die unter anderem zu pfingsterisch-charismatischen Christentum forscht. Also, wir haben viel zu besprechen, holt euch ein Wasser, let's fetz. Freikirchen sind christliche Gemeinden, die nicht zur staatlichen Kirche gehören. Sie finanzieren sich nicht durch die Kirchensteuer, sondern durch komplett freiwillige Spenden. Man wird auch nicht automatisch Mitglied, nur weil die Eltern dabei sind oder man getauft wurde. Das passiert nämlich freiwillig aus eigener Überzeugung heraus.
Welche Religion der gesamten Welt, ich fasse alle Religionen ein, basieren denn nicht darauf, dass die Eltern oder die nächststehenden Verwandten diese Religion ausüben und man reingeboren wird? Also nicht offiziell, aber es ist ja schon ziemlich klar, in gewissen Ländern herrschen gewisse Religionen vor und wenn in einer Familie eine Religion vorherrscht, dann ist es ziemlich wahrscheinlich, dass die Kinder diese sehr wahrscheinlich aufoktroyiert bekommen. Natürlich können sie sich dann im Alter noch dagegen entscheiden, aber in den wenigsten Haushalten der Welt wachsen ja Kinder komplett frei von Religion auf und können sich dann irgendwie beim 18. Lebensjahr entscheiden, welche sie annehmen wollen. Deswegen würde ich das mit einem Augenzwinkern nehmen, diesen Satz.
Gemeinden sind oft unabhängig organisiert und entscheiden vieles selbst. Menschen, die in eine Freikirche gehen, glauben an dasselbe wie in der katholischen oder evangelischen Kirche. Und zwar an die Bibel. Der Unterschied liegt aber vor allem an der Art und Weise, wie der Glaube ausgelegt wird. Hier ein kurzer Crashkurs mit einer wunderschönen Zeichnung von mir. Zu Freikirchen zählen zum Beispiel Baptisten, Mennoniten und Adventisten. Ich schaue mir aber in diesem Video Pfingstgemeinden und freie evangelische Gemeinden genauer an.
Okay, ja. Baptisten habe ich, glaube ich, auch persönlich so im Umfeld Erfahrung mit. Habe ich aber das Gefühl, ist sehr... Okay, das ist jetzt wirklich nur, das ist jetzt der Reaction-Content, das ist jetzt nur ein Bauchgefühl. Aber von den Personen, die ich so in meinem entfernten Umfeld kenne, habe ich immer das Gefühl gehabt, Baptisten sind deutlich mehr für sich, in sich gekehrter, also in die Gemeinde. Und bei freien evangelischen Gemeinden hatte ich mehr das Gefühl, dass der Fokus auch sehr auf dem Anwerben liegt. Also auf, ach ja, wir sind alle so cool und so hip und komm doch mal mit.
Ich
glaube, bei Baptisten ist es auch deutlich strenger. Da dürfen ja die Frauen, zumindest in einigen Gemeinden, glaube ich, nicht mal Hose tragen. Wohingegen freie evangelischen Gemeinden in meinem Umfeld immer sehr cool und man färbt sich die Haare und man darf Piercings haben und so. Aber man legt trotzdem die Religion sehr, sehr streng aus in Bezug auf keinen Geschlechtsverkehr vor der Ehe, in Bezug auf Homosexualität und in Bezug auf, wer nicht dran glaubt, kommt in die Hölle. Da werde ich jetzt gleich meine Story droppen. Wir hören noch ein bisschen zu und dann erzähle ich
Unter
mal,
den Pfingstern gibt es
was ich schon so gesagt bekommen habe von Menschen in freien evangelischen Gemeinden.
die Evangelikalen. Das ist keine eigene Kirche, sondern eher eine Richtung innerhalb von der Pfingstfreikirche. Das sind auch die, über die am meisten berichtet wird und wo die Kritik am schärfsten ist. Aber dazu kommen wir noch. In solch einer Gemeinde, also einer Pfingstgemeinde mit evangelikalen Einflüssen, bin auch ich groß geworden. Es steht vor allem die persönliche Beziehung zu Gott im Vordergrund, die auch Teil des Alltags ist.
Ich denke,